The first full day of the Detroit Regional Chamber Conference on Mackinac Island is underway. That's right. It's one of the biggest weeks of the year when it comes to state politics. 24-hour News 8 political reporter Rick Albin is live on the island tonight, and he's found some candidates for office with a different message for the business leaders and decision makers. Rick?
Yeah, there's really a lot of conversation about Mackinac and what's going on with the state and what's going to go on, but it's all about politics when we talk about these candidates. You know, since 2016, we know that the environment's been very unsettled, and what that means for 2018 candidates, it's very unclear. But there's one group that has a message for conference attendees, for those business leaders and CEOs and decision makers, and that message may surprise them. For all of the seminars and all of the panels, for all of the speakers and all of the events, the Mackinac Conference is still very much about politics. No shortage of politicians, but for at least one group, an emerging group, calling themselves progressives, the message on the island is not the typical pitch.
I'm fearless, so I'm coming in here and telling them that the rich and the ultra-rich and corporations, many of that, their representatives are right here. And see how fearless a leader I can be. I'm telling them that they need to pay their fair share of taxes.
And what do they say?
Some like it, some don't.
Sri Tanadar is one of 3 Democrats running for governor. He says he has no qualms about talking about subjects that may not play to his audience on Mackinac. He's not the only one. Fellow candidate for governor Abdul El Sayed is taking a similar approach, saying he's taking a message to Mackinac about people who aren't here.
About the challenges that real people face. And the frustration that I have is a lot of these folks continue business as usual because they don't have to live through the circumstances that a lot of folks in our state are living through. They don't have to worry about those fears about paying for health care. They don't have to worry about where the next paycheck is coming from.
The progressive movement within the Democratic Party got a boost in a recent endorsement convention where Dana Nessel, their candidate for Attorney General, won the vote of confidence from the party.
Yeah, I'm here at the Mackinac Policy Conference, and I'm enjoying myself, and I'm meeting a lot of interesting people, but these people are no more important than anybody else I would meet in any of Michigan's 83 counties.
So how are those messages being received?
I know that I represent a lot of folks who aren't usually in rooms like this when I have those conversations. And to be honest, you know, I'll give folks credit. They're listening.
Of course, there's a lot more going on here on the island besides just politics. I talked to both of our U.S. senators today, and they have some real concerns about what could be going on in the waters around this island. And tonight at 11 o'clock, we'll talk about that. Or actually, tonight at 6 o'clock. I'm getting ahead of myself. Tonight at 6. We're live on Mackinac Island. Rick Albin, 24-hour News 8.